All right, so I wanted to share something with you guys that happened. So what I'm doing to back up, what I'm doing is I am redoing the mount. I bought this car completely torn apart, and it was already on this rotisserie. So I purchased the car this way. It was already, like I said, it was already completely blown apart. You know, all the parts are here, supposedly. But when I got the car, this is how it was mounted to the rotisserie. One point in the back here, which I never have liked, and you can kind of see how it's twisting, and I've just never really been happy with that mount. You know, this is some backwoods stuff here. I mean, it looks strong, but to me it seems like there should be 2 points on the front mounting locations, 2 points in the back. So anyways, so I'm in the process of making some mounts coming off the rear spring perches. So I'm going to eventually mount these to the rotisserie via this mounting system instead of this crazy tripod system they got going on here. But when doing that, I got these fabricated yesterday, and then I was going to essentially lower the car down using these jacks. So I got some hydraulic cylinders in the front and the back, and when I went to lower the car down, the front went down fine, and when I went to lower the back, it seemed like it was binding. So the more I looked at it, the more I decided that this upright, where it pivots on and spins on, was basically, it was like this. It was leaning in, and then I started looking at the front one, and the front one was also leaning in. And so it's held together, tied together front and back via these interlocking square tubes that you can lock in place via these set screws or set bolts, which is fine. But I think what happened was, last time I had this car in my driveway, I was pushing it back into the garage, and you can kind of see there's a pretty substantial lip right here. It's about 1 inch. And I think what happened was I got the front in, and then I was trying to get the back in just by rolling it up over this lip. And I think what happened is those center beam there slipped apart, which caused this to basically slip and lean, and which was what was causing it to kind of bind up when I went to lower it down. So what I had to do was went and got some ratchet straps. I had some ratchet straps, they just weren't long enough. But I went and got some longer ratchet straps, and I had to ratchet strap the front and the back together, and then I ratchet strapped it first, loosened one of the set bolts on it, and as soon as I had tension on the strap, and as soon as I released that bolt, it basically sucked it back in. So I sucked it back in until both the front and the back, it's hard to tell from the camera angle, but this is pretty vertical now. Same with the back, it's pretty vertical now also. And yeah, it's pretty good now. So anyways, so I tested the jack on the back, the cylinder, and sure enough, it went down, no problem. So anyways, just something to be aware of when you're working with these. Use caution. Pay attention to things like that. I'd sort of noticed that it was leaning like that, and so I was kind of trying to decide what I was going to do there, and that's when I came up with the ratchet strap plan to do that. So anyways, next picture upload will probably be of the process I did for making these rear spring perch mounts for it, both sides. So I think I'm just gonna tie the rotisserie mount here directly to this horizontal bar that's going across here. So anyways, more to come on that.